Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 22nd of October 2025. Let us remind ourselves that it is the soul who is listening to Baba's words. So Baba says when saying Om Shanti, you should definitely remember the Father. The Father, first of all, says Manmanabha, give your mind to me. It's the connection between soul and the Supreme Soul. Baba says, you know the Father. And now do the service. Wherever you go to give a lecture, those people who don't know the Father, therefore you should tell them that Shiv Baba says that he alone is the purifier, and he definitely has to come here to explain, to make us pure. Baba says to us, children, I made you into masters of heaven. You were the masters of the world, and you belong to the original deity dharma. Baba says, you consider me to be the highest on high, and you consider me to be the purifier. And I enter Bharat and teach Raja Yoga. I tell you constantly, remember me alone. Remember me, the highest Father. This is because he is the Father who is the bestower. Children definitely were. We were the children who were masters of the world in Bharat. And there was no other religion at that time. So Baba says, you people of Bharat were so wealthy. When you are the eternal deity dharma, you were 16 degrees celestial full. You are pure and so wealthy. God is only one, Baba says. He is the remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness, the one who establishes the new world. The Bharat used to be heaven. There were palaces studded with jewels and diamonds. And there was just the one kingdom. Everyone was like milk and sugar. Just as the praise of the Father is limitless, so the praise of Bharat is also limitless. And Father asks us, where did you lose all that wealth and property? You spend so much money on the path of devotion. You build so many temples. And you say that you remember God in times of sorrow. You don't remember him when you're happy. But who makes you unhappy? These are the thoughts we need to churn on today. Baba says continue to mention Baba's name again and again. Continue to give Baba's message. Baba says, I establish heaven, Shivalaya. There used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in heaven, and you have forgotten this. You don't even know that it is Radha Krishna who became Lakshmi and Narayan after their marriage. I am the bestower of salvation to you, Baba says, and yet you say that I'm in cats and dogs. In every particle, Baba says, you have become so impure. But Baba says, I'm the bestower of salvation to all, the purifier. Because you don't have yoga with me, you have become even more impure. Remember me, and your sins will be taken away. Explain, Baba says, using Baba's name again and again, and you will be able to remember Shiv Baba. Baba says, tell them we are praising the Father. The Father himself says, I enter an ordinary, impure body at the end of his many births. The many births are of this one, and he belongs to me, and so I explain through this chariot. This one doesn't even know his own births. He is called Bhagirat, and I enter him in his stage of retirement. Baba says, some don't understand that it is Shiv Baba who explains through Brahma. You forget Shiv Baba. People very quickly get upset about Brahma. The Father says, remember me alone and only be concerned with me. He says that the cycle is only 5,000 years. This old world will become that new world, and then the new world will become old again. Delhi was the land of Paristan, the land of angels, and it is now become graveyard, Paristan into Kabristan. This is why Baba says, remember me, the highest on high, Father, and you will become pure. Always explain while saying Baba, Baba in this way. It is because you don't mention Baba's name that no one listens to you, because we don't have that power. Because we don't remember Baba, we are unable to receive that power as well. Baba says, all of you are Draupadis, and you have been saved from being stripped by Baba. He says, when Bharat was temple of Shiva, Shivalaya, it was called heaven. Hatha yogis cannot grant salvation or liberation, since the bestower of salvation to all is just the one. There is no need to adopt any gurus. Everyone has to play their part. All actors are imperishable. This drama is eternal and imperishable. How can anyone receive eternal liberation? The Father says, I come to liberate even those sages. So how can the Ganges be the purifier? You call me the purifier by breaking your yoga away from me. This is what your condition has become. Now have yoga with me and become pure. God is only one. Unless we follow his Srimad, how can we feel our rust is removed? We have been worshipping everyone, and this is what our condition has become. This is why Baba says, I have come. You have become corrupt in your dharma and karma. Baba says, tell me, who established the Hindu religion and when it was established? Baba says, lecture and issue a challenge in this way. Baba gives a lot of help. Only when we mention Baba's name can an arrow penetrate someone. Baba says, children, it is only you who have been around the cycle of 84 births. Therefore, I have come to explain to you. I only enter Bharat, and those who become worthy of worship then become worshippers after this knowledge. Baba says, I neither become worthy of worship nor do I become a worshipper. And on the topic of seva, service, Baba says, keep saying Baba says this, Baba says that. Keep repeating like a chant. When Baba hears that you lecture in this way, he will understand that you will become big ants from small ants. The Father says, I am teaching you. You must simply, constantly remember me alone. I simply tell you through this chariot to remember me alone. You mustn't remember this chariot. Father says, break your intellect's yoga away from your bodies and all your bodily relations because they pull us. Attachment. Only you have renounced. Once you have renounced your bodies, Just as that the soul remains, only you souls remain after. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember me. The Father says, some say I am Brahma and some say I am master of Maya. Father says, you don't even understand what Maya and what wealth is. You even call wealth Maya. And we can pick up these topics to explain. It is by having remembrance that we receive power, and it is through this power of yoga that we become the masters of the world. If we continually mention Baba's name, no one can say anything. It is God of everyone. Is God of everyone the one Father? He's asking. Or is everyone God? We need to think about this question and explain that. It is said, Maya is false, bodies are false, the whole world is false. Only the one Father is the truth. We cannot become true until He comes. The bestower of liberation and liberation in life. Only one Father. No one else can grant liberation and make us belong to Him. Baba says this too is fixed in the drama. Now open your eyes and be careful. By saying Baba says this, you will not be blamed. No one will say anything negative. Do not just say Shiv, but say Trimurti Shiv Baba. Otherwise, it is just like lecturing in body consciousness. Father says, this is the Kalpa tree of innumerable dharma. So first, there is the deity dharma. Where has this deity dharma gone? They speak of hundreds of thousands of years, but this is a matter of only 5,000 years. Baba says, I make you non-violent Vaishnavas. It is those who never use the sword of lust and who belong to dynasty of Vishnu are called Vaishnavas. Baba's blessing, may you become great in serving by learning the lesson of Hanji and become worthy of receiving everyone's blessings while doing service in happiness and with enthusiasm. Also pay interest, attention to the way you do service so that you can also receive everyone's blessing. This is because where there are blessings, there is no hard work. So simply have the aim of receiving blessings from those you become in contact. Learning the lesson of Hanji is the way to receive blessings. Even if some are wrong, Baba says do not push them away, but cooperate. Enable them, support them to stand up, be cooperative and receive their blessings. Those who become great in receiving blessings become great automatically. Avyak signal, the experimentation of yoga, means to experiment and see the effects of our pure thoughts on our body, mind and sanskars. And then we will continue to move forward. In this, Baba says, do not look at one another. Experience this effect because this is a matter of personal effort. When you busy yourself in making personal effort in this way, you will experience growth in yourself, and then the collective power of the silence of each one will make an impact on the world. So let us keep this awareness of personal effort and being that true Vaishnava, non-violent Vaishnava, and remembering that Father is the truth and He makes us true by His knowledge when He comes. He is the bestower of liberation and liberation in life. Om Shanti.